All right, hello. How is everyone doing?
Awesome. Good. How you doing?
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and have everyone introduce themselves individually.
I'm Drew Langen. I play drums.
I'm Justin Siegel. I play bass.
I'm Jordan. I play guitar.
Frogs, guitar.
Beck, I sing.
All right, and what got you guys to thinking about the name? Why Stars in Stereo?
We were kind of laying out all the different aspects of our personalities and stuff, and what would work for a name, and we kind of found that we are all from 5 different points of the country, and kind of made a star, and so Stars in Stereo.
Alrighty. And you guys are not from around here, all of you, right?
No.
Who's from where?
I am actually from here. From just
here?
about 15 minutes away from here.
Okay.
I grew up in South Florida.
South Florida.
Dallas, Texas.
Massachusetts.
From Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. And what did you guys think about coming here, or the competition around here when it comes to bands?
Well, I grew up around it, so I'm pretty much used to it, but it's very saturated, so it obviously offers a higher level of difficulty for a band trying to get started. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot more bands in LA, but there's also a lot more opportunity for bands. So there's hundreds of clubs you can play at, and so many people that want to come see you. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's like lots of bands, but lots of places to play, and then lots of people to go see, but lots of opportunities for yourself. So it's good and bad.
That's true. And what was the biggest struggle getting on your feet, getting started with your music?
I mean, I think for us, like, I was the last one to join the band, and for me personally, I think that it was just learning to write with each other, and get to know each other really fast, because we met and we started recording like the next week. So I think that was really, and really finding what we wanted to talk about, and they say the name's the hardest part. But
I mean, I actually think the hardest part was before we found Beck, because
It's hard to find people.
Until you have the proper lineup that totally clicks, you're just spinning your wheels,
Yeah.
That's an excellent. Sorry about this one. And how would you describe your music?
Awesome.
I was just gonna say awesome, but I was like, no, I can't do that.
That's like the hardest question ever, because your own music it's just, you write whatever comes out, and it just happens to come out this way. So that's like asking me what I think about myself. I would just say it's our best attempt to create something that everyone can relate to on their own personal level.
All right. And on that note, why The Broken? Tell me more about your album and what it's about and what you guys stand for.
You said it best just now. Yeah, I mean, The Broken is pretty much the mission statement for what we want and the direction we want our band to go. And it's basically, in a nutshell, about not letting your differences be something that alienates you, but having it be something that unifies us all and brings us all together.
Okay. And bring yourselves together with Flyleaf. What was your first thoughts on that? What did you think about touring around the United States with them?
I think we're all just really, really excited. Me personally, I mean, I think we all listen to like both bands. Flyleaf, Lacey was like a huge influence on me, and to be able to tour with, the band. It's such great songs. Like, it's just really awesome to be able to tour with a band that inspires you.
Yeah.
And we're just happy to do that. So.
Right. And when it comes to doing your own tour, being the front row or being the front band, who would you want to play with you to? Or what bands would you want to play with?
Foo Fighters. We all want to play with Foo Fighters. That would be awesome.
Yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars, Muse. There's a lot of great bands we love to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your next step after the tour is over? What do you guys have planned after this?
We're going to shoot a music video, and then we're going to be going on another tour right after that. So we have like 10 days off between this tour and the next, and just tour.
Also moving on.
Yeah.
What are you guys most excited to play where? What city or what state?
We all have our different reasons.
Yeah.
Like some cities are like smaller, so it's easier to like kind of hang out and walk around and see the city. But then the big cities are fun too, because they're big crowds and awesome stuff to see. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to, we're going to be playing our first Canadian shows.
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
On this next tour, so that'll be cool.
All right.
It's funny because I don't normally, I love the rave in Minneapolis, but I don't normally cite it as one of my favorite cities to play. But it's probably what I'm looking forward to most on the Hard Drive tour, because we've played the medium-sized room in the middle of the venue, but we would always go up top and look at the giant ballroom. And on this next tour, we're going to be playing that ballroom with Bullet for My Valentine. So that's going to be exciting.
Good. Who would you say is your inspiration, your number one idol?
Oh, I mean, it's going to be different for all of us, but in terms of my instrument or in music in general? It's
music in general, yeah.
Since it's on the tip of my mind, I gotta say Dave Grohl. Because it's just almost like everything he does, he just does it with so much passion, and that translates into like success for him, you know.
And for you?
I think a big influence for all of us is 30 Seconds to Mars, the way they meld electronic music and rock music, and their message is so cohesive. You know, they're a big inspiration for us.
I've always been a huge Blink-182 fan. They write good, fun songs that people like, and it's not too heavy, and it's relatable. But then also Dave Grohl, I think he's the fucking man. He does whatever he wants, and it works. And I think it works because he's doing what he wants, and that's kind of what we try and do. You know, just whatever comes out is what we're going to put out, and hope for the best.
All right.
It's going to be some overlap, but I grew up listening to Nirvana. That was like the first, band that I just dove headfirst into when I first started playing guitar. And for the first couple of years, those formative years, that's all I listened to.
All right. What about you?
You don't need to hear me. I'm freaking really inspired by the 80s and the 90s, so a lot of bands that came out of that. I mean, like Joan Jett, Heart, Cyndi Lauper, like bands like that. A lot of female-fronted stuff. I love Aerosmith, but I love everything that they said as well. So.
All right.
Yeah.
And finally, what is the message that you want your fans to know you guys stand for? At the end of the day, what is it that you guys want your music to inspire?
I would definitely say that every song we write, it may be kind of a hard subject matter to talk about, but we always try to put it in a positive light, and just kind of talk about how we got through it, and that's really what we stand for, is putting the dark in the light, basically. So.
Okay. And that concludes our interview.
We are Stars in Stereo, and you are listening to My Image, Your Eyes.